I'm Jeff Newless, CEO and co-owner of JAMIS Software.
My name is Naomi May, and I am the Executive Vice President and co-owner of JAMIS Software Corporation. Myself and Jeff bought the company in 2006. We, reformed, we regrouped, decided what we needed to do, and we knew the future was going to be, out in the cloud. So we went out, we evaluated a bunch of cloud-based applications with technology in mind to rebuild and start a completely new product called Prime ERP.
Our mission really was to provide a modern, fully integrated, technologically advanced, project-oriented ERP system for the GovCon space. It's the only one out there. The others aren't in the same boat. We think we've accomplished that. The next part of it, which is the vision, is to really be recognized in the marketplace as the product to aspire to. This is where you want to be if you want to be able to grow your company the best, outcompete the competition, and really take your company where it needs to be. As we grow, we see more and more recognition with our best customers that we might be succeeding in that regard, and it's a very satisfying place to be because we think we have the people with the product and the timing to really make a splash.
You've got Jeff Newless. He's a great CEO, pleasure to work with. He's super involved in all aspects of the company, really dedicated to building it up. We're investing in the right places. Then you have Naomi May. She's super passionate about customer satisfaction.
When it comes to the JAMIS team, it really starts at the top of the organization. The two individuals that started JAMIS Software Corporation in its current form, they had a vision for the company and what they wanted it to be. And they took that vision and they made it a reality. They found people that are able to solve complex problems and bring products and solutions to the market in a unique way.
I feel like I have the opportunity to work with the two leaders. Working with them every day, it's just fulfilling. From my perspective, I learned a lot from both of them. They're great people. They love their family. Family here is a JAMIS family, the employees.
What I'm very lucky for, at JAMIS is I have a lot of employees, number one, who have been with us for a long time. And at the end of the day, that's what this is. It's, one big family.
The staff that we have, the folks, the really talented and capable people who stayed here for a long period of time and committed to our success speaks quite a bit. One of the more impressive and pleasing things we see is when others, with our partners, our customers, and our employees refer to us as a family. And that isn't something that we invented, it's something that a tag they apply to us. Very satisfying. It means we're doing something right on the loyalty side.
Our customers all have one thing in common, and that's they serve the U.S. government. To do that, you have to meet certain requirements. You have to comply with the FAR. You have to be able to do cost accounting. You have to be able to, segregate your costs, your unallowable costs. You have to have very, very good internal controls.
The government spends almost $500 billion a year with contractors on services, and this is for everything from launching things into space to providing janitorial services at the Air Force Academy and everything in between. It also actually helps keep the world safe. So when we provide services to keep those companies growing and being more effective, we think we help them accomplish their mission, which accomplishes all the missions that the federal government is actually trying to do. I think it's a really important role, and we think we have the best system to do that.
Government contracting is in the blood of JAMIS. That's all that they do. That's all the people know.
I've been with the company for a little over 25 years. So I have seen the evolution of our product go from its early days into what we have today. It's always changing. There's government regulations associated with it that we have to be on top of all the time. We're not trying to be everything to everybody. What we're trying to be is everything that our government contractors need as a solution.
The original JAMIS product actually was a miraculous combination of efforts that turned a COBOL-based accounting system from the 70s and 80s into a job cost-oriented system that was adopted by a large number of clients in the 80s.
JAMIS got started specifically for Maxwell Labs for one of their divisions known as S-Cubed, who was a government contractor, to use so that they could track their costs. There was nothing else available.
Our goal after settling in with new ownership and driving some execution was to figure out how we best modernize. And that's what led us to discover Acumatica and a way to leapfrog technology, because you can't make old technology new. You can't take a Motorola brick phone and turn it into an iPhone. You can't do it with ERP either. So our orientation was, how do we get the best product out there? All we had to do was what we had done originally, is take an accounting system and put our job cost, job tracking and labor management system on top of it. And that was really what enabled us to do a technological leapfrog of our competition. We have the only modern product out there.
We built a whole development group and QA group down in Florida, and we started by the end of 2011 with developing JAMIS Prime. 2014 we started expanding into more and more customers, and then nowadays, 10 years later, the product is a full ERP system with all the pieces of functionality that a company would need. What we found when I first started this project in 2011 is that we needed a solid framework to build upon. We needed a framework that was using modern technologies. You're investing a lot of money in a product. You want the product to be around for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You gotta invest in a rock solid foundation. It's just not feature and function. It's the whole solution.
Our experience with government contractors goes way back, and with our legacy product, we worked with some of the largest and most sophisticated. And what we ended up coming up with is a really deep feature set in the GovCon space. What we've done with Prime is taken a modern, fully integrated, multi-mode ERP system and driven all of that functionality into the product. So everything's integrated, everything's in one place. You get the best of both worlds. You get a full product with full functionality and contemporary technology.
We have lots of experts on our team that really truly understand the GovCon industry, understand the software and what it could do for the client. And so the main goal is to get to ultimately align the business processes to the software. It's very enjoyable in professional services to work with clients and to watch their reaction as they realize the power of JAMIS software. Whereas something that used to take them 2 hours, literally they can press a button and watch the report render within, let's say, 15 seconds. When you see the smile on their face, that's really what drives us at JAMIS software.
One of the more compelling positive aspects of the JAMIS Prime product is the team we have working on it, but two, the technology foundation. When you combine those two, the growth in the product and the things you can do to it, things you can integrate with seamlessly, the services that you can add to it, it really is incomparable in the marketplace. Another really important feature about the platform we work on is that contemporary technology is just a lot easier to secure than legacy products. We take additional measures to keep our code safe. We utilize products that allow us to scan code while it's being developed, while it's static, while it's running.
Security is very important to us in JAMIS, not only for the government contracting audience, but as well, with cyber threats as they are today. We want to stay ahead of the game. And we've put many programs in place to keep us ahead of the game.
I couldn't be more pleased with the team we have at JAMIS. We have super experienced, super dedicated people working on the best possible platform and really delivering the most value that I think can be delivered at this point in the GovCon ERP space.
I take pride in meeting and getting to know all of our customers, help them with their requirements and their challenges that they have in running their business. I like to, meet all the customers personally. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know your business. And I want to be able to have a product that's going to help you accomplish what you need to accomplish. Your success is our success.
We focus on our user experience, how the individuals use the software to make it as simple and easy as possible, in addition to provide flexibility in being able to configure your system, being able to personalize the system.
We want to preserve our organization, our culture, but most of all our service to our customers. So we don't want to sacrifice customer service just for growth.
The JAMIS team has a really tight-knit bond with our customer base. And when we look back at what we've done 5 and 10 years from now, we want to be proud of the fact that we've helped these organizations become a better company, we've helped them solve their challenges, and we've helped them to win more business and grow.
You know, if I were to look back in 5 years, what I want to make sure we've done is achieved a fair measure of our potential to establish a terrific name in the market, to be seen again as the premier product, as the one you aspire to, and put ourselves in a position to take care of both our customers and our employees who've really made all this possible.